What's up, YouTube? As I've talked about in previous videos, one of the best ways to put yourself and your student in the best possible position to be able to afford college and to walk away without a ton of student debt is to make sure that your family's financial life is in order in all of the other areas that you need to be focused on, like retirement savings, for instance. So today I'm going to be talking about one of the most effective retirement savings vehicles out there that many of you might not be aware of, called the SEP IRA. Welcome back to Beyond the 529. I'm Mike Bink, founder and president of Equivest Financial Advisors. Equivest Financial Advisors is a full-service fiduciary wealth management firm. We help you develop comprehensive strategies to achieve all of your financial goals. We specialize in late-stage college planning and can help you identify strategies that will lower your cost of college by thousands of dollars. From increasing your financial aid and scholarships to identifying those schools that are going to give your student the most money, we can help you develop a plan that's going to lower your cost of college and help you protect your family's retirement. To learn more about how you can become our client and get your plan started today, please click on the button in the description below. So what is a SEP IRA? Well, a SEP IRA stands for a Simplified Employee Pension IRA, and it's an individual retirement account that an employer or self-employed person can establish. Not all businesses can establish SEP IRAs. SEP IRAs were primarily designed to encourage retirement benefits among those businesses that couldn't otherwise set up some type of employer-sponsored plan, like a 401k. Sole proprietorships, LLCs, partnerships, and corporations can establish SEP IRAs, but they're primarily used by small businesses and self-employed individuals to meet their retirement savings goals. When you set up a SEP IRA, most employees are going to be covered under that plan, but there are some exclusions. For instance, workers who are covered in a union collective bargaining agreement, for instance, they're not going to be included. So how exactly does a SEP IRA work? A SEP IRA has many similarities with a traditional IRA, but there are some key differences. So whereas a traditional IRA is something that someone sets up individually for themselves, a SEP IRA, again, is going to be a workplace plan where a small business is setting that account up not only for the owner of the business, but for its employees as well. And when an employer makes contributions to a SEP IRA, it's going to receive a tax deduction for the amount contributed. A business is not locked into making an annual contribution like they would be with, say, a 401k plan, but rather they can make the determination on a yearly basis of whether or not they're going to make a contribution to their employees' plans. Even if an employer is making contributions to an employee's SEP IRA, ultimately the employee is responsible for selecting the investment options that their SEP IRA is going to be invested into. When it comes to contributing to a SEP IRA, there are certain limits that you need to be aware of. So employers cannot contribute the lesser of either 25% of an employee's compensation or $58,000, which that figure is good as of 2021 when I'm recording this video, but that has changed over the years and will probably continue to change going forward. For self-employed individuals that are making contributions to a SEP IRA, it works a little bit different in terms of how much you can contribute, because there's certain tax implications that are involved with the contribution rates. So the amount that a self-employed individual can end up contributing is usually closer to 20% as opposed to 25% that I mentioned for an employee. It's also important to note that if you earn too much, then a SEP IRA may not be a possibility for you. The contribution limits for 2021 is $290,000 of income. So once you've hit that threshold or above, your ability to contribute to a SEP IRA is going to be eliminated. The biggest benefit of a SEP IRA over that of a traditional IRA, for example, is the higher annual contribution limits that you're able to take advantage of. So whereas with a traditional IRA, again for 2021, you're going to be capped at either $6,000 or $7,000 depending upon your age, the amount that you can contribute to a SEP IRA if you're eligible is going to be quite a bit higher, and it's going to give you a lot more opportunity to contribute towards your retirement savings. Any contributions made by either you or your employer are immediately going to be vested. So again, that's another advantage compared with, say, a 401k. Now, the last key advantage of a SEP IRA, as opposed to many other retirement vehicles, especially as a business owner, is that it's very simple to start up and to start contributing to. The startup and operating costs for a SEP IRA are very minimal, especially when compared with that of a 401k that has a lot greater restrictions and requirements on paperwork and tracking as far as employee accounts, and just most employer-sponsored plans in general are going to have a much greater burden on the business owner of having to try to manage that on an ongoing basis. In addition, as a business owner, if you have any employees whatsoever, it gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of having to contribute on a yearly basis when you might not be able to from a financial standpoint. If you'd like to learn more about the SEP IRA or what retirement savings vehicles are best for you and what you should be doing to ultimately make sure that your retirement savings is on track, please make sure to click the link in the description below where you can learn how to become our client, and we can help you to develop a plan that's going to maximize your retirement savings while also making sure that your investment portfolio and your college savings is on track as well. If this video was helpful for you, please make sure to click the like button below and share with your family and friends. And if you're looking for more videos to help you get organized financially, please make sure to click on that subscribe button below for new videos to help you do just that. And make sure to click the notification bell so you get notified every time a new video is posted. Thank you and good luck going beyond the 529.